Player versus player combat in Arc Raiders can be brutal and unforgiving, especially when you try your hand at it in solos. Managing the annoying presence of Arc while trying to outwit and outshoot your opponent can feel nearly impossible. Regardless, I found a few loadouts that make it both easier and more fun to compete in, whether that's by making me ultra powerful and versatile or just by making the process more enjoyable. So here are some Arc Raiders loadouts that make PvP a lot more friendly. This first loadout is a tried and true classic, able to be made and successfully wielded by beginners and experienced players alike. This loadout is a Stitcher 4, one of the best bang for your buck guns in the game, an anvil, a looting Mark II, and a light shield. This loadout is able to be used in any situation, on any map, and with any amount of squad mates. The idea here is that the anvil is perfect for opening up a fight, breaking shields, and covering medium distance, while the Stitcher can delete players after. The rest of your equipment really doesn't matter here all that much. The looting Mark II mainly makes it so that you can have 2 safe pockets in case you get anything good off of someone you've downed and then you die. You can also run a grenade or 2 with this loadout. I usually grab a few snap blasts as they can be good for finishing a player off in a pinch. This loadout is nice for such a wide variety of situations and is relatively cheap, making for less frustration when you inevitably bite the bullet. Next is a loadout that balances long range and short range perfectly by being great at both. The 2 guns I run here are the Renegade and the Il Toro, which can win fights in open fields or in tight corridors. The Renegade is one of my favorite guns in the game, and its ability to deal massive damage at ranges makes it a no-brainer for open space maps, but it is pretty rough inside of buildings, so to combat that, you bring the best gun for the interior of buildings, the Il Toro. This makes you a terrifying powerhouse capable of dropping enemies in every situation, and since both of these guns kind of fit the mantra of stand and fight, this is the rare time where I will equip a medium or heavy shield as well as a tactical Mark III defensive, an augment that boasts a reusable shield recharger and allows for shield chargers to be used while running. All this adds up to a more expensive loadout, but one that you're unlikely to lose due to its incredible power and survivability. With all that said, on this loadout I do like to bring a few smoke grenades just in case. Next, let's bring in the big gun, the Torrente. This LMG unloads a ton of bullets, absolutely shredding enemies in quick order. It's the best thing to take in if you're going up against an enemy squad and you need 1-on-3 firepower. I typically pair it with an anvil and a tactical Mark II. The tactical Mark II here helps because if your shield does get broken, it pops a smoke grenade giving you cover, and the Torrente is great at firing randomly into smoke and hitting enemies because of its large magazine and bullet spread. I also like to run 3 jolt mines with this one, as if an enemy does trip a jolt mine, this gun's highest in-game DPS means that pulling the trigger and aiming at the enemy while they're stuck in place quickly deletes their health bar. I also recommend attaching an extended mag, a stock, and even a muzzle brake on the Torrente to help mitigate the gun's insane recoil and high rate of fire. But if you want to go full insanity, you can also attach the kinetic converter to the Torrente, giving it an even higher fire rate. I mean, just listen to this thing. The next loadout is one that may seem obvious to anyone who's been playing Arc Raiders for a while, and that's a Venator with any gun in the game that's good at killing Arc. The Venator is the best PvP gun in the game right now, especially fully upgraded. It does a ton of damage and has a fast rate of fire. Its only real drawback is that it's not very good at fighting Arc. But since this is a PvP video, we won't really focus on that. You can just bring a sidearm that's good at killing Arc, and the Venator will do everything else. For this full loadout, I typically pack a tactical Mark II and some smoke grenades to cover me in case anyone shoots me from a distance. All this can keep you safe, allowing you to get up close and personal with enemies, absolutely torching them with the Venator. The tactical Mark II really complements this. As I said earlier, it deploys a smoke grenade whenever your shield is broken, making for a clean getaway, allowing you to recoup and reset if the first fight didn't go as planned. You can also bring some tagging grenades to tag people through the smoke if you want. Finally, let's lean into that fun element and do a bit of a roof sniper loadout. For this, you're going to want to grab a combat Mark II, which restores 1 health every 5 seconds, allowing you to take damage and recover over time, a medium shield, an osprey with a stock, a Stitcher for up close fights, 2 explosive mines to cover your entrances, and 3 ziplines to easily get from rooftop to rooftop. This loadout is a hyper-specific one made for one type of PvP play, and that's sniping. I would say sniping is relatively uncommon in Arc Raiders, but it can still be viable and fun if you're looking to go in solo or even as a trio. There's a ton of rooftops to go up on and pester players with long-range shots. It's not for everyone, but once in a while it's fun to go up there and take out the Osprey, which I so rarely find myself bringing on normal PvE or looting runs. Regardless, it's not the best for securing a ton of loot, but it can be a fun way to enjoy an element of Arc Raiders that I so rarely test out. So hopefully these loadouts can help you win your PvP fights, or at least have a lot more fun in them. Whether it's taking enemies out at Stella Montis or sniping them from across the map on damn battlegrounds, these loadouts should help you secure that PvP bag. That's all, and for news, reviews, and fun features, go over to GameRant.com. Thanks for watching.